Welcome to the final episode of Sports and Such. I'm David Aniga.
I'm Luke Dexter.
And I'm Jason Kicker.
For a little change of pace today, we're going to be answering some polls that have been put out by Sports Nation. They do just ask questions and people can answer for them. So we're just going to see what questions pop up and give our answers and see what the rest of the nation thinks compared to what we think.
Okay, first question. Did the officials make the right call near the end of the Clippers Thunder game when the ball was deemed to go out of bounds off an LA player? Who watched the game?
I did not see it.
I did not see it.
I didn't see it either, but from what I've heard, it's been Doc Rivers for sure thought the call was wrong, so I'm going to say no, it was not the right call.
I would agree.
Yeah.
And so would 67% of the nation, everyone but
Everybody but
Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma, which makes sense. So.
Yes.
Since
Okay,
that
next
was the right
question.
call.
Who was more to blame for the Clippers Game 5 loss? Chris Paul or refs? If it was all talking about the last question, is it a bad call, so it'd have to be refs, I would
Yeah.
say.
yeah, I agree. I think everyone will say refs.
Yeah, I think it has to be refs. Ooh, Chris Paul.
For 57%.
Guess he must have really messed up or something.
Okay.
How will the Thunder Clippers series play out?
Ooh.
Thunder lead 3-2. Will it be Thunder in 6, the Thunder in 7, or the Clippers in 7? I think it's gonna go to Game 7, but I think Kevin Durant and the Thunder will pull it out in the Game 7.
Yeah, they have the more experience in this type of situation and going to the conference finals, so I give it to them. But
I agree completely.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
it's-
does the nation with 45%.
except for Oklahoma, who said the Thunder
Yeah,
in
six.
6.
No bias there.
Uh-uh.
How will the Pacers-Wizards series play out? The Pacers lead 3-2. Will it be Pacers in 6, Pacers in 7, or Wizards in 7?
Pacers in 6.
I don't know. I mean, they've just been messing up recently.
I don't know. They took 3 games in a row. I think they'll get it and just end it, right?
They have been playing pretty bad, so I think they'll have one more bad game in them. So I still think they're going to win, but I think it'll have to be in 7.
I think it might be Wizards in 7. We'll see.
All right, well, let's go in the middle.
Ooh, looks like
David.
wow. Yeah, the rest of the nation agrees with
Pacers in
me.
7.
Next
Nobody believes in the Pacers.
And I was down by a percent. Thanks, guys.
one. Okay. If the Pacers get past the Wizards, what chance do they have of reaching the NBA Finals? Good chance, slim chance, no chance.
No chance.
Slim,
No chance. I don't think we're getting past the Heat.
Nope.
slim,
I don't know. They'll get past the
slim.
Wizards.
There you go.
Slim chance. I mean,
Good chance.
I got
13%.
I got a faith in my Pacers.
I don't.
I don't have faith.
Should Frank Vogel be fired if the Pacers lose to the Wizards in the second round?
I say yes, because it seems to me that the main problem with the Pacers is like a chemistry in the locker room, and the coach is partially responsible for that.
He should be maintaining that.
He has to get his team's mental attitude up. So, if,
I would say yes, just because they're the number 1 seed. I don't think anything but the conference finals is acceptable. So,
yeah,
and I love Larry Bird, but after the trade he made to get rid of Danny Granger, I don't know, he might be fired too. So,
yeah.
Do they agree with us?
Ooh,
No, wow.
Well, they're not in Indiana, so
Yeah.
57% of the nation says no.
Okay, next one. Who would you rather have coaching your NBA team? Steve Kerr or Stan Van Gundy? Steve Kerr.
I would say Stan Van Gundy, because he's had coaching experience before. I mean, he coached the Magic when they had Dwight Howard, and they made it all the way to the finals once. So, I mean, I think.
He had a deal with Dwight Howard, and that didn't go too well.
Well, I mean, it gives him experience, though. He knows how to deal with big egos. So, I mean, coaching experience does matter. So, I think I'd rather have Stan Van Gundy.
I think that's an interesting thing because, like David said, Stan Van Gundy has a lot more experience, but at the same time, Steve Kerr has a lot of experience winning, and Steve Kerr is a great guy, so I'd probably have to go with Steve Kerr on that one.
Okay, Steve Kerr.
Ooh, the nation agrees with me. Yes, Stan Van Gundy. Although, when you look like Illinois and Indiana, all the Midwest all think Steve Kerr. So, yeah, it's almost split.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next one. Who should start at quarterback for the Jets? Taj Boyd, Matt Sims, Geno Smith, or Michael Vick? Geno Smith.
It's got to be Geno Smith. I mean, he was your starter last year. You're not just going to abandon him after 1 year. I mean, he didn't even do that bad.
Michael Vick, he threw 7 touchdowns in 1 game.
No.
Michael Vick.
No.
I
Geno
still say
Smith.
it should be Michael. Yeah, there
Wow.
we go. 61%. That's
Okay,
what I'm talking about.
That's
I don't
The
agree
nation
with that
agrees
at
with me.
all.
Nobody knows who Matt Sims is.
He's,
That's probably just his family and he went to college with them.
yeah.
Okay, next one. Which quarterback draft class has more talent? 2014, Bortles, Bridgewater, Menzel, or 2015, Hundale, Moriata, or Winston?
Ooh, I think it basically comes down to do you like Johnny Manziel better, or do you like Jameis Winston better? I mean, those are the two big guys there, and I'm gonna have to probably go with the 2015 and Jameis Winston because he was just incredible last year, and he was just a freshman, so he's only gonna get better.
I'd say this year's because I don't know those two first quarterbacks, and Bortles, he got drafted before Menzel, and I think he's going to be really good with the Jaguars and Menzel.
It's the Jaguars drafting him; they don't know anything.
He's good. I think he's good.
I agree with Luke. I don't know the two for the 2015 other than Winston, but Bortles and Bridgewater I think might do well, but I don't really know that Menzel's going to do very well
I think he will.
the NFL. I mean, don't get me wrong, Browns are going to make a ton of money off of them as far as advertising, but I don't know how well he's going to do it. I think Jameis Winston will do great because he did phenomenal last year, so I'm going to have to go with just Jamie Winston for that matter.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah,
yeah,
65% say next year. So
Okay, next one. How many conference football games should teams from the Big Five, ACC, Big 12, Big 10, Pac-12, and SEC play? 8 or 9?
I don't really see that much of a difference. I mean, it's just one more game, so I would
9.
I'd just
More
say
playing.
9. Yeah, it's more games and it'd be more entertaining for us. I mean, you want to definitely see the best teams play the best teams so that you can see who the real winner is. So I'd have to say 9.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing with college football is everybody wants more games, so I'm going to have to go with 9 as well.
Let's see. Ooh, 8.
Very, very
Only
close.
by 4% though, so.
Okay, next one. Which team will win Game 7 of the Bruins Canadian Series in Boston? Bruins.
Yeah, I'd have to say Bruins too. They just play really, really hard. So
I would agree, Bruins.
yeah,
Yep. Bruins.
Everybody
Everybody
but
play.
Illinois
yeah.
agrees with us.
Uh-huh. Okay, next one. How worried should Marlins fans be about losing Jose Fernandez's upcoming surgery? I would say very worried.
Yeah, very worried. I mean, he's their best pitcher, and the fact that he's getting surgery already, I mean, this could be like a first one of like a recurring history. I mean, he might never be the same again, and he's basically the future of the Marlins, so I'd be very worried.
Well, I have no idea who it is or what surgery he's having, but I'm going to go with very worried as well.
Yep, very worried.
71%.
Okay, next one. What's your position on the college football union movement? Players already get enough. Players should unionize, protect their interests, and players should get more, but not a union. I'd say they get enough. They just have too much. I don't think they need to get paid. They go there for free, basically.
Yeah, but it takes up all their summer and all of their
They
free
get
time.
free education.
But
Yeah.
they don't have any money to live.
I mean, yeah, Jameis Winston, who just won the Heisman Trophy, was caught like trying to steal crab legs. I mean, yeah, it's bad that he's caught trying to steal stuff, but I mean, it just proves the point that even like the best players in the country don't have any money. So
Yeah, that is their job. If they don't get paid for it, yeah, they get free education, but how are they going to live for the rest of the time? For normal people, they can work then, have money to spend then, and then just take loans out. They're not going to take loans out just so they can have spending money. So I think they should get more, but I still don't want them to be able to unionize. I mean, it still is college sports, so I'm going to have to go with the bottom one. Players should get more, but not a union.
yeah, I would have to agree with that. But the thing is too, like these colleges make so much money off of these kids. I mean, I think they should be able to at least get something.
Even like an allowance or something. Just
Yeah, I
something
agree.
little.
I mean,
43% agree the players should get more, but not even.
yeah.
Okay, next one. How much of a distraction will Johnny Manziel be for the Browns this season? Major, minor, or none at all? Major.
I would have to think major. I mean, it's going to be the whole story throughout the whole season. I mean, how's Johnny Manziel doing? I mean, is he a bust? Is he not a bust? He's going to be basically the Browns next season. It's all going to be about him.
His nickname is Johnny Hollywood, so that explains quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said it all. I think it'll be a huge deal.
Ooh.
45% agree,
It's
although
closer.
39% said it'd only be a minor distraction.
And so does the state of Ohio. That's where he's going to be playing. So
Okay, next one. What is AJ McCarron's NFL future? Above average starter or better? Above average starter, backup, third stringer / practice squad player? I'd say backup.
I'd say backup too. I mean, he was good at Alabama, but he wasn't really anything special. And the NFL is such a big step up. I mean, he'll probably be a serviceable backup. I don't think he's going to be above average starter.
Yeah, I think he'd be an average starter at best or a backup, so backup it is.
Yep, backup it is.
At 43%.
Okay, next one. Would John Stockton be a good choice to coach the Jets? Yes or no? Yes, obviously.
Yeah,
He's like the best point guard almost ever. I'd say he is. He leads in assists. He knows basketball. He's got the IQ. Yes.
Another best player in Jazz history, him and Karl Malone, so definitely.
Yeah, I agree with Luke. I think he is. His basketball IQ is through the roof, so why not have him as a coach?
Do they agree?
Yes,
Yes.
that's
80%. Wow.
No brainer.
Next question. Who is the best golfer in the world right now? Adam Scott, Tiger Woods, Bubba Watson, Rory McIlroy, or someone else?
No offense to golf, but
I
I don't really know. So
I would say probably Roy McIlroy because
I would say not Tiger Woods, first of all. Not Roy. Between Bubba Watson and Adam Scott.
I think Adam Scott, because I've heard his name more often, and Bubba won last year.
well, Bubba just won the majors, so
Yeah.
I mean, I would
Let's go with Adam Scott.
Adam Scott
Yep.
Bubba Watson.
and Adam Scott got second to last.
Yeah.
Okay, our last question. Let's see what it is. Which team had the best comeback? Thunder overcome 13-point deficit versus in Game 5 versus Clippers, or Rangers overcome 3-1 series deficit and win Game 7.
I think it's got to be the Rangers. I mean, the Thunder came back in one game, but the Rangers were down 3-1, and then they won 3 games in a row.
That's a full series. I'd give it to the Rangers.
Yeah.
I would disagree. I think the Thunder game, just because it's Thunder and Clippers, you don't even see who the Rangers beat because it might be a really bad team.
They
I
beat
don't
the
know.
Penguins. So
Yeah, they're very
Okay,
good.
that's,
They're
that
good.
is a statement, but at the same time, the Thunder Clippers has been one of the most looked forward to series, and 13-point deficit in one game, that's a pretty big deal. And in hockey, you hear things like that being done often. I know people say it's rare, but it's happened already once this year, so I don't think it's as big of a deal as what some of us think.
Okay.
Who?
Yep, Rangers.
67%?
Yep.
I think it just comes down to the fact that what the Thunder did was really, really incredible, but it was just one game. The Rangers had to win multiple games.
Mhm.
That's what I think it comes down, at least to me.
Well, that was a good sports and such.
Thank you for watching.